Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading. But the question is, what did you want to know but you couldn't ask? So we're going to touch upon that. I'm going to pull out some tarot, some oracle, and then some. All right, so let's get started. I don't want this deck yet. What did you want to know that you couldn't ask, right? So, first of all, Spirit, what's going on with the collective's person? Let's find out what's the energy of the person that whoever comes to this reading is looking to know more about. This is not everyone's reading, so if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But what is it that they need to know about their person? What do they need to know? I don't need another band-aid. What do they need to know about their person, Spirit? Let's start. Hey. I'm just getting started, y'all. As you can see, I didn't even flip the cards. Bottom of the deck. We're going to leave that down. So what did you want to know that you didn't or couldn't ask? Spirit, tell me more. Why is it over? Why it ended? That's what I heard. Why it ended. All right. So, I don't know. I guess it was meant to be. Let's see. More. Tell me more. So this is the present energy. Ooh. So something ended so something else could begin. Tell me more. Wow. And the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this is giving the energy of somebody. Your person is this masculine, this King of Pentacles. But there's something up that had to end before you all could be together. Because you see, in between the King and the Queen of Pentacles is the Four of Wands, right? That's togetherness, happiness, celebration, a bond. It's also representative of the twin flame journey, soulmates. It's like it's the house after the wedding. You know what I mean? But it's stability within the relationship, right? It's the two coming together, but it's the early stages of that. The challenge and the lesson is the Queen of Pentacles. So it sounds as if there was a coming together that needs to happen. I don't know if it happened yet. It's like something had to end so y'all could come together. And I'm getting that because someone needed to stand their ground or hold their boundaries of some sort. I feel like that's connected more so to the Queen of Pentacles. Um, this relationship was under public scrutiny. No, I didn't turn it on. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't turn it off, so I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. But the Page of Wands in reverse, that's my public card. That's my public scrutiny. That's my public gossip card. People are always talking about the page and the choices that the page makes. And it's also the page not making good choices, not following their passion, not going for what they know, not, you know what I mean, lazy energy. Let's see what the card says. Yeah, hasty, impatient, impulsive, restless, unreliable, distracted, easily tricked, lacks direction, and pessimism. Yeah. So something that this energy had to end in order for somebody, oh, Spirit said to grow up, to mature into this relationship. It's my band-aids. Somebody here wants Somebody needs to grow up in the connection. Um, yeah, what is my little bandit? Excuse me, y'all. I got a hangnail that just won't leave me be. So that's what you wanted to know. Like, why didn't it work? It's because your person is immature. They're on Front Street, meaning everybody sees what they're about. Um, People are talking about the decisions they have made because they have not been making good decisions. They also see that you've distanced yourself from this person. So again, remember, take it how it resonates. If you haven't distanced yourself from your person, this is definitely not your story. And if you just continue to watch, then this is entertainment, and I understand. I won't turn you away. But just know this, you can't make it fit. If it ain't what it ain't it, it ain't it, right? So this is about a coming together after maturity, okay? After somebody realizes and takes accountability for whatever went wrong in the relationship. And it's about this Queen of Pentacles standing her ground. Kind of like, not kind of, I don't like saying kind of like, but it's kind of like in my vocabulary. It's something that I need to work on. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's fighting for her self-respect. Um, I'm hearing, if you can't respect me, then leave me. Just leave me alone. Um, there is definitely an ending. I feel like the two aren't together, but the hidden energy, this is what the king wants. The king wants the stability, the home life, the love. They want the 10 of Pentacles, really. I mean, if they got to start with the 4 of Wands, yes. But ultimately, they want like a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups situation with a Queen of Pentacles, but they can't seem to reach her. And it's because of the choices, the hasty decisions that they have made in the past and the public scrutiny that all of this is under. So it's kind of like a lot of drama follows this king and a lot of people watching, and this queen doesn't feel safe. She got to have her guard up. So if you were wondering, okay, why isn't it working out for me? It's because, maybe you don't have the terms or the words to put it in, but the terms is you don't feel safe in a relationship. As much as you love the person, though, I get that the love is mutual, the love is there, the love never dies, right? But it's the interaction that there's an issue with. He said those are the worst. Yeah. It's like, you wanna you when you make a soul connection with somebody and you love them, it's okay to love them, right? It's really okay to acknowledge that you love them too. Yes, I love you. But if they are mistreating you, if they are not respecting you, if they're not, attentive, or there go that word again, I'm hearing again, considerate. If they're not considerate of you, then you gotta kind of question if it's safe to love. You gotta question it. Is it safe to love? Is there enough green flags? Is there enough efforts to overcome the red flags? Meaning, are they working on themselves to, uncover, discover, and fix, or mend those red flag issues that they had? Is this person really a participant in their healing, or are they a victimizer who wants to play the victim? Because it's usually those extremes. You can tell if somebody wants to heal. They do better. They naturally, really, like when somebody comes to, they really come to, meaning their consideration is consistent. It's not just the one time off. Oh, I remembered your favorite coffee today. Here, it's not that. It's more than that. It's just, it's a daily occurrence, and during the day multiple occurrences of, I was thinking about you, and that favorite sandwich you like, I got this for you. Or it's a subconscious thing. Like what I was telling y'all a couple readings back, maybe a couple months back, where a divorce attorney was saying that most of the relationships that they see in the divorce, the person changed and there were signs before the divorce came. An example they gave is that a wife noticed that her husband would always replace her favorite granola or sports bar or something like that. I think it was a granola bar. He would always replace it before it ever ran out. And she never had to say a word. He never said anything about it. It was just this thoughtful thing consistently he did throughout their relationship. And then toward the end, she noticed that one day the bag was getting low and there was no replacement, and then the bag was empty. And then she left the place in the cupboard bare. She didn't replace it, and she noticed they didn't replace it either. And this was like a precursor to the divorce. So I mean, when when you want to know if somebody's consistent, watch how they behave. That's telling you more than any words can say. So there's a lot of things you may want to ask, but it's more about what you see. What do you observe? Okay, how do they make you feel? Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely ego and pride issues. Yeah, that's the poison that's in your generation, though. Because the quite beyond, I was saying, a lot of behaviors that y'all experience now in your generation are learned behaviors, but we didn't have the internet, right? We didn't have that. So a lot of different things that people do to each other are more viral, more social media basis. For example, we didn't have the internet, right? We didn't have social media. We didn't have the internet and we didn't have social media, right? You couldn't go somebody online and then like I guess get another profile and then watch you see you interact with other people and it hurt you. We just If we left you alone back in the day, you just didn't hear from us. You had to move on. You had to heal. Now people could take jabs at you. They could post things on their story, hide their stories from you. Um, Put certain things up to trigger you if they feel like you're going to see it if you follow them or whatever, or you block somebody and that becomes a painful thing. You know what I mean? It's different now. You got friends sending you pictures of what somebody did and telling you, look, did you see this? Whether you ask or not. Hey, go ahead, Monica. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. So it's really dangerous. It's really it can be really heartbreaking because it's very people do stuff with the intention to hurt you. And it's not cool. They do subliminals. They say things passively to, trigger you to see if they can hurt you. Or they do this thing called orbiting. You gotta look that up. Orbiting is when a person will break up with you, right? Not talk to you, but then go on your social media, look at your story, and you can see if they looked at your story, or they like all your posts, or they do something to for you to see that they see you. That's orbiting. Because here it is, they won't talk to you in real life. A lot of 9 times out of 10, they're the one that ghosted you or backed off of you or whatever the case may be. But then they don't stop watching you. So that kind of thing puts you in your head. And it's not a good space to be in, knowing that you're watched by somebody, right? But then they won't talk to you. They have a whole name for that. I read an article about it, and I think the article came out in 2018. I had no idea. But yeah, that's what it's called, orbiting. Very manipulative. Mm-hmm. All right, tell me more about this ending, Spirit. What does they? What do they need to know? Oh, okay. Spirit wanted me to see this. There was not this relationship was not reciprocal. There was not an equal give and take. Um, there was no support, no stability. The generosity was skewed. Maybe somebody abused their generosity. People abuse their power over one another or both. And some people play the victim on their situation, but they just as bad as the person they claim is victimizing them. They're just as bad as that individual. And it's not like they may not be as mean spirited, but they play the game. So that's what makes it, makes them a participant in their suffering. I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah. Hey girl, hey. I'm glad I was able to catch you. I went online. I was like, oh, my girl's on. Let me see if she's still on. Okay, so this is what Monica's talking about. The reason why somebody didn't rise to the occasion, didn't do what needed to be done, that's why it wasn't reciprocated energy, is shame. It's exactly why it's shame. Why? And you might say, why would you say that with the Nine of Pentacles? It ended because somebody else put someone on a pedestal. So if your person, is the one that backed off of you, they feel ashamed for whatever they've done. They see you as somebody untouchable, or maybe they see you as a good person that they don't want to trouble, or they didn't want to harm anymore, or that you wouldn't really love them, or you didn't really love them. Like that if you knew the truth, whatever their truth is, you wouldn't like them. All right, so they put you on a pedestal, so you feel to them unattainable. So you wanted to know, okay, well, what's the problem? Well, the problem is they're not a good communicator. They want to hold on to you. They want to hold on to your energy for of let me see something if I can. I'm trying to sharpen the lens. Well, that's better. So yeah, this person has a need for control in their relationships. They have a fear of change. And Spirit said they hoard relationships, right? So this person may not have wanted to let something else go. They also don't want to let you go. And as they collect other relationships, they kind of want to keep their tentacles um on each relationship. This could be somebody that spies on everybody that they ever associate with. They just peek into their life and want the connection but don't know how to keep the connection because they put people on pedestals and they live in shame. They want to control people though. This is given very manipulative energy because um this person, if you hide in shame, you typically don't tell the truth. A person that deals with shame is typically not the most honest individual because they're always wearing a mask and they're hiding something. So if you ask them a direct question, they more than likely will lie if it feels like it's going to expose them. This person, their self-worth is in the tank, right? They don't know how to deal with their self-worth because they are ashamed of themselves in some major way. I say major because this sounds like something interrupting a relationship. Black Cherry, what's up, girl? My family in the building. All my family. Hey, guys. Hey, girls. Tell me more. And in between, oh, yeah, but this person feels like you are the prize. And they have a lot of pride and ego associated with you. They feel successful with you. They feel like being in your home with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands would mean success. But, and there is a but, when you add up 4 and 6, you get 10 Wands. With 10 Wands, it's also a burden for this person. And I know it doesn't look that way, but it is, because they would have to keep up with you. Meaning they would also have to not just keep up an image, but keep up their responsibilities. It's more about being consistent. And I feel like this person, damn, my camera just keep on shaking. Okay, good. Tuesday, boo boo. So yeah, they're trying to um this person, this is giving somebody who knows you're the prize, knows you're the one, knows that they could be happy and successful with you. But going back to, they want to control this situation due to that shame, due to that guilt, due to putting you on a pedestal. They still want to control you, right? But it's too much. It's 10 Wands. It becomes a burden to try to manage that, to try to manage you, right? And instead of managing you, they should be cooperating with you. But like I said, Spirit dropped a whole deck with that 6 of Coins, which is, there was no equal give and take, meaning they weren't putting in the effort or being consistent enough to have it like this. And that is the problem. Tell me more, Spirit. You got to give to get and get to give. That is, life is reciprocal. It's not one-sided. It doesn't go one way. Yep, 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 yep. And this person is obsessed with you, collective. This King of Pentacles energy is obsessed with this Queen of Pentacles. They, not only do they not want to let you go, but you are all they think about. They very much want to control the situation with you, because this person, you feel like their first true love, and that's something they don't ever want to let go. Like, whatever they thought they had was love, they didn't have until they met you. And so it's making them lock in on you more. What's also making them lock in on you more is that y'all had an ending because of their shame and the way they move. This person has regrets. And it could be partially the regrets on how they treated you. And the regret also could be whatever they got going on behind the scenes that they're not sharing with you. Yeah. And you, remember I said this 7 of Wands energy is you, right? So this person, well, you never, let me just say, not never, let me watch my words. You did not feel safe with this person, right? And if you didn't feel safe with this person, that means you have boundaries up with this person, or ultimately you have boundaries up with this person that maybe excuse me, the relationship didn't start off that way, but that's where we are now. Whatever transpired, that's where we are now. So, and it has to do with this person. They got conflicts, fights, violence, aggression, intimidation, hostility. This person is very much they are a liar, because they will like survival lie to get what they want. It's not a lie just to, they could be somebody who's very grandiose, but I feel like it's more like, if you were to be mad at them, that they thought for excuse me, any reason you would be upset with them, they would lie. Even if it's not that big a deal, they would just lie because you'll be upset. Like, let's say you shared a dog with this person, and half of their clothes was out the laundry basket. They probably, if they thought you was mad, they'd lie and say the dog pulled it out. I just, giving you something stupid to get to the point of, this person will lie about something stupid instead of just telling you the truth, because it's kind of ingrained in them to be like that. It could have been something that they learned, but I feel like it's a way to swerve somebody being mad at them. So they just lie. And sometimes it makes it worse because, if you watching my life, if you are a part of my Clarity Impress family, the first word is clarity, right? The first part of my name, right? Of this channel. So this person is not really a good liar. They also don't wear their mask very well. So you see right through them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So, this person could be receiving justice. Also, this person could be a very head over heart individual. I'm getting that with the King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Oh, and Spirit said this person thinks that somebody else has your attention and that person might be smarter than them or better than them in something. Not that they are, it's just what they think. They think that you got somebody better than them. They think that you got somebody smarter than them, maybe more handsome or more beautiful than they are, right? And you want to know, like, what's the problem? It's their insecurities. That's the problem. Very insecure. Yeah. It's like, you would think, looking at type response, you would think that they didn't have to lie and that they would know better, that they would appreciate who you are or what you are to them, right? But this person, it's kind of a learned behavior to lie unnecessarily, to avoid someone being mad at them, to smooth things over. And it's almost like it's a bad habit, actually, not almost, it's a bad habit. They just do it. Knee jerk reaction. Oh, the dog did that. The dog, I'll clean it up. It was the dog. When they was probably looking for something and they should have put something back. But instead of making you mad at them, let's just blame the dog. That's easier. It just rolls off their tongue like, and if you had cameras in your house, like, P. Diddy or something like that, you would know that they did that. You don't even have to have the cameras to know because the dog was locked up or the dog was in the cage and such and such, or the dog was at the groomer. So how could the dog do it? You know what I mean? It's just like that. And they get busted. And it's like, they don't take accountability. But yeah, I feel like your person is immature, unfortunately. Grown but a high functioning child. They put you on a pedestal because you're their first true love. You are their first true love, and they don't want to let go. They do obsess over you. This person also could be addicted to things. They could be addicted. Could be. They could be coping with some sort of addictions. Um, you know your person, so you know whatever their vices are. Some people are addicted to people, meaning they don't know how to be alone, so they go out a lot. Some people are addicted to drugs, of course. That's the easy addiction to point to. Some people are addicted to food. Um, but there could be some sort of excessiveness that this person does in order to cope. Let me see. Tell me more about this devil energy spirit. What does the collective need to know or want to know? Ooh. So this person stresses because of irreconcilable differences. They got a lot of self-hate. Their inner critic is mean to them. They have a hard time facing the facts. Like, this person does not want to face reality. They they also feel like you won't give them a second chance, right? Because the judgment card is usually a second chance. This person does not feel like you're going to give them a second chance. This person picks fights to get your attention. I heard they can't. You know what? This person picks fights to break your boundaries down. You ever notice that somebody makes something up to rile you up to see if you care? So if you're yelling and screaming at them, argumentative, or even responding, you could just be simply responding. This person does that with the intent to just to see if you care. So it's a game that they play to get your attention. And if they have your attention, then they say, oh, okay, that person loves me because they love me enough to argue with me. You know, a person that does that does not come from a very healthy background. And they need to work on that because that's toxic as hell. Once again, this person is anxious. They have a lot of anxiety. A lot. They even says it here. Anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, and exhaustion. You know, this person, ooh, they really are worn out when it comes to thinking of you, how to keep you in their life. But they can't get beyond this this toxicity in their behavior. Like, it's something about it had to come from the adults in their life. It had to come from those they observe how they interact in relationships. So they emulate that, but it's not healthy. It's not going to work with somebody who's not toxic. You know, people who are in unhealthy relationships like that tend to go in these vicious cycles. And if you're healthy, you're not doing that. The six of coins came up. I'm telling you, it was a lack of equal give and take. You may have been pouring all the goodness you know, and this person was not reading it that way. You know, they read you wrong. And this is what causes you to feel unsafe. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you feel unsafe, vulnerable. And this person has a lot of insecurities. I'm telling you, their inner critic on them is harsh. Like, the shame, the shame that they feel, and the way that they can't seem to honor you comes from how they were talked to as a child. You know, our parents' voice become our inner voice 9 times out of 10. The more we tell them, you know, you can't do it, they can internalize that. And you can say it in other ways and you think you're not saying it, but you do have to be careful with your tongue with your children because you can destroy their world. Now, if they are resilient, you know, the type of kids that don't believe what you're saying, they can overcome it. You know, eventually they could be, once they are not in your custody, they're strong enough, you know, and resilient enough, they can overcome it. But this is somebody whose self-esteem has been torn down for a very long time. Wow. Wow. Okay. What you said, they wouldn't admit their delusion because it would mean they wasted 25 years of their life? Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's Ty, what you're talking about, that Saturn return, which is every 29 years. That's why it takes people up to 30 years, when they get to around 30 to kind of get into the rhythm of life or understanding of their responsibilities of life. Also, the frontal cortex of your personality is not fully formed until you're about 25. So you got a lot of learning to do up until that age and even after that age, but it's kind of like a personality gets set by then. So if you if you doing this after 35 years old, it will take a major impact, a major hit for you to learn something to change who you are. Tell me more. So yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to say something, but here it is. Remember I said this 6 and this 4 add up to 10, and now you got the 10 of wands. 10 of wands plus 10 of wands equal judgment. There's a judgment. There's a judgment that goes against this person in the passion and the desire and the actions that they take and the responsibilities and the burdens that they carry. This person thinks, I can't keep doing this. They really need to unleash these burdens. They're exhausted. You got low energy with the strength card in reverse, low energy. So their vibration is extremely low. And again, you got the high priestess here in reverse. So they do have a lot of secrets. They do put you on a pedestal and they don't think that you are going to love them or that your love is real or genuine if you knew the truth about who they think they are. It could be something minor and this person is just like tweaking over the fact that you just might not want them. It says secret lack of self-trust, out of touch. What's this? Silence, dissonance, accepting surface knowledge. Knowledge. This is also a dream. For me, it's a dream. It's like a deep dream. And they go, and there it is. It's back. The 6 of coins. That's part of the problem. Lack of equal giving and taking. Also, if this King of Swords is separate to your person and not your person, they give more to the connection than your person, the one that you ended things with, the one that you wanted to know more about when you came to this reading. They the King of Swords energy, they see them as smart. Spirit says they're smart. This person is maybe a little emotional distant, disassociated or whatever, but they give more, they provide more, and everybody can see the difference. Maybe they provide a soft life for you and you feel like you can trust them, but Spirit said just keep your guard up a little longer and take your time. Don't rush into anything. So you wanted to know what was up your person. Your person is like dreaming a lot, having a lot of downloads. They treated you like a secret. They also feel like they're also ashamed of the way they handled you. Okay, they really are. And they don't have self trust because they have. I feel like they got more dose of I'm about to say sex, self hate than they do self love. And if you see the thumbnail on this particular live, you'll see it says, "I love me." So this person is not loving themselves though. They need to aspire to get there, to love themselves. Tell me more, Spirit. Before they can give love to anybody else, they gotta love themselves. Yep. This is what this whole card is about. Holy love is about loving yourself unconditionally. Now, I'm going to love myself when I get this bread. I'm going to love myself when I bag the right person, guy, girl, whoever. I'm going to love myself when I get my first condo. And you may not hear the words, I'm going to love myself then. It's more or less, I'm going to be my best self then. I'm going to be fly. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. When I have this or that. Knowing, I mean, if you really think about it, the things don't matter. It's the substance of the person. That's what gives them peace and love and all the joy that they can manage. So yeah, your person has to embrace self-love. That is what you wanted to know. It's like you wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. Like what is it? Like why didn't we work out? It's their self-esteem, y'all. And that's it, and that's all. It's not you, it's them, but it's a particular aspect of them. It's their self esteem. That self esteem will help you sabotage things. That self esteem will hold you back from things that you love or people that you love and circumstances you want to be in. That's that lack of self love and self awareness. Because that's another thing. This person might be um, not aware that they are doing the things that they're doing because their intentions could be good, but put it this way, it's not all bad, but it's something they need to work on. And if you connect with your person, one of the things you want to ask them is based on the way they may treat you or have treated you in the past, ask them if that's how they want to be treated, because 9 times out of 10 they've already been through it and they know it's wrong. But ask them, based on the way you treat me, is that how you want to be treated? And when they think about it, 9 times out of 10, the energy will shift in that conversation, and they'll probably say, "No, I don't want that. I don't want you to treat me like that." Then they might deny that they are that way themselves, but the point is, you got to treat people how you want to be treated. And they gotta love themselves unconditionally and then treat people with love unconditionally. Ooh, strength and guidance. It takes a lot. Yeah, they say it takes a village, but it takes a lot. This person needs, you know what I'm getting to? This is given, they need a father figure, a dominated male role in their life, somebody to balance out their energy. And this is male or female, but it's somebody that does not have a father figure in their life to balance them out emotionally so that they can think rationally and then emotionally. This is somebody who gets in their feelings, but they needed some level headed advice, some other advice. None of them, don't get me wrong, but this is what they need, you know? Tell me more, Spirit. Courage and bravery. Bravery, excuse me. Bravery. Um, your person, you know, they need strength. They feel exhausted. They feel checked out, but they need courage and bravery. They need to armor up to defeat any challenges and hurdles in their life. And your spirit said you can expect a miracle from them or the challenges. Oh, no. Spirit said the challenge is to be able to expect a miracle from them. Why? Because, excuse me, this person is very hardwired to be who they are, right? And it's going to take a lot of courage and bravery, a lot of mentorial support. I don't know if mentorial is a word, but we making it up today. They need a mentor to give them the blueprint or to steer them back in the right direction. But they need a masculine energy that's in healthy connections, that is a happy person whoever they ask to support them needs to be on the good foot, like really in a good space, not questioning why, I don't know, they married the person they married or thinking about cheating and all that stuff. No, they need to talk to somebody in a healthy, happy dynamic in order for them to understand how to be in one. Bottom of the deck, yeah, divine timing. Boy, I tell you, that divine timing keep coming up. So there might be something about to happen, y'all. I'm not saying your person gonna rush out and show up. Um, With Mother, Father, God, I'm getting prayers. I'm getting prayers may be answered soon. But I just feel like this person, there's a certain timing about this. I think I was telling y'all in the previous live that even though you feel like, okay, you're grounded, you're doing good, and I don't know what's wrong with my person, they're learning lessons, but you'll be learning your lessons too. There's certain things you needed to get experience this lifetime in this relationship that you don't want to play out in other versions of yourself. Um, it's like a lesson learned. You want to check that off the list. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, divine timing, y'all. Maybe when this person comes around, when you guys have the opportunity to mend things if possible. But they do feel like this is irreconcilable differences, so that's kind of good. And not that it's great, it's just this person doesn't need to, because they want to control you so bad. You don't want them to feel like they can take advantage of you. Okay, that's not what you want with this person. I think they know that, but you got to stand your ground and hold tight to your boundaries. What y'all think, guys, about your person? We on live. What's your opinion, like, regarding your person? Is this accurate for you? And thanks for the likes. I got like for like. 6 people on here. 6 likes. I love it. Thank you. But your person, tell me, what do you think? Guys, what do you think? That's what this dude Derek was saying. What are you thinking? I think I want him to come around so I can reject him. Oh, you mean? He said, I'm good. Laugh aloud. Woman. Y'all funny. That's mean. Oh, but you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, and every circumstance is different, right? I don't blame you, Monica. I think you gotta manage your expectations though. But I don't think you're wrong. Hmm. Lord have mercy. He got to give. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all. Listen, we not raising no grown people. That's why when you become adult, you are, when you become an adult, you are responsible for your healing. And even if you don't know how to heal, you now become responsible for seeking what needs to heal. Like who to talk to and what areas. Man, the research you can do just straight Google is crazy to me. Like, but it's you Google, you YouTube, like all the self help you can muster. You can't even fill it up in your cup. It's overflowing. It's readily available. There's really no excuses for saying, I don't know what's wrong with me. It ain't even like whether you get a therapist or not, it's not, there's no excuse for trying. Mm. You said they so low they couldn't fall off the floor. Ooh. Ooh wee. Mm, mm, mm. Stop calling that into existence, Black Cherry. Cause look, what I tell you, what did Spirit say? I'm gonna leave it there. So you heard your reading on Thursday. Spirit said just make them prove it. You can have what it is you want. You just gotta make them prove it. So maybe it's not the them you know, it's the them you don't know. That they gotta make you gotta make them prove it. You gotta stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm doing these lives because I do recorded videos. I like to usually have them ready for you in the morning. But today, from the time I got up till I got on this live, I've been out and about doing a ton of things. So I'm gonna close the live, but I'm gonna do another live because the recordings I need to separate them. I don't want to be too long and people get bored. It's easier to have a shorter video than longer video, but long form anyway. You know what I'm saying? Plus my audio is better in the playback. So I'm going to do another live for y'all in a minute. It takes me a couple minutes just to set it up. So you'll see me in a minute. All right. Well, give me 5 minutes. All right. Peace. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.